hotel when the Horsemen, 20 girls jumped up and said, "Ooh, the boys are back in town."
What's almost like evolution?
How you would do the Horsemen. Same is almost the same difference.
Well, then that's what we're doing today, man. Say that again.
So,
When I was doing
say
my
what now?
list, I realized when I did my list, I realized Triple H had his own four horsemen.
Yeah, yeah. That's how I always seen evolution anyway. I was like, this is just Hunter Four Horsemen, and then he got one of the Horsemen co-signing it. So yeah, that's kind of what it is. Made sense to me.
I mean, Triple H cut his beard, had his hair all puffy, wore the suit. He was
Mm.
literally trying to be Ric Flair. That's unbelievable.
The nigga even came out in Flair like robes before.
What are the odds? This man just setting up his own Four Horsemen and then just changed the name for it. Well, I ain't gonna
And
lie
then
to
they
y'all, bro.
was
We here to tell y'all what we believe would be the current day's Four Horsemen. We're back to another Ranger rankings today, and it's gonna be top 4 wrestlers we believe can be the Four Horsemen of today. We're gonna go each round, giving you a selection based off of each member, but we're going based off of Tully Blanchard,
Ole and Arn Anderson
yeah,
and the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
plain and simple. Now we going in order from last game, or are we just going like just wing it?
The order from the last game was what now?
So Soul won last game and Kudo came in second. I came last, you came third. So am I going first, then you, then Kudo, then Soul?
That'll work.
Okay. Bet. Say less. All right.
Are we basing this off of how they placed each member, or are we just placing members in our own right?
I mean, you could use whatever wrestler you want for that particular pick. So, like the first pick is we about to do our Tully Blanchard pick. Actually, before we do that, because I guess you do the honorary mention, the honorable mention, aka the Barry Windham pick first, and then we do the Tully Blanchard pick. Then we do Ole Anderson, Arn Anderson, and then Rick. You can pick whatever wrestler you want that's currently wrestling to fill that role. I mean, it's on you
Oh,
where you want them. Just
the what's it called? If we do the honorable mentions first, we will end up. Someone likely going to end up saying a pick that people are going to use in the.
we can wait. We can wait till after to do that. Then that actually does make better sense. So you're right about that because you could possibly use somebody for honorable mention and then not have them. Yeah, that'll work. Makes sense to me. That'll work. So, Marquez, it seems like you on the clock for your Tully Blanchard pick. Who you pick?
All right. So just a heads up to everybody out there. My knowledge of the Four Horsemen is very thin. I only know Flair and Arn mainly. Tully and my other homie. I don't know why I keep is it Ole? What am I saying? Ole Anderson. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
For both of them, I got my history from them off of just their Hall of Fame speeches. Like, and I had
That's
to do my
crazy.
research on them. I know it's crazy. I know,
But
That's
that's
how
why
y'all
you don't have to go off of what would Tully do. It's more so like you creating your four horsemen that would make sense for the four horsemen, and you make your reasoning to why you're choosing these people And then
So
like
my knowledge of Tully goes as far as I knew he was a great talker. Niggas
was he?
believe that he could have been a singles wrestler of his own right. I know he was like a former U.S. champion, and people assumed he was just more of a tag team guy, but he had the skill set to be a singles wrestler and possibly even go for a world title. So that's why my Tully Blanchard for the Four Horsemen is going to be MJF. And I'm only choosing MJF. I know he's had the AEW world title, but if we're speaking in ability of talking, they said that he was also known as like the nastiest worker, aside from Ric Flair being the dirtiest player in the game. So like I think MJF, he's got the MJF in ring wise, he knows the ins and outs of wrestling. Like that's one thing I would say he knows is like how to be a true heel in matches. And he'll attack a body part, especially for a submission. So I'm picking MJF to be part of this Four Horsemen.
Wow. That was my Ric Flair. So
Oh snap! Wait, word.
yeah, that was my Flair.
Oh,
But
I thought it was something completely different. Okay, never mind. How about that?
I mean, you basically just broke down Ric Flair just now, which is hilarious. But I mean, shit, I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, I'm gonna give it a thumbs down because I think he's better than Tully Blanchard. I don't know. I just think that he has he can grab the crowd. Not as great as Ric Flair, maybe not as great as Ric Flair, but in his modern era, he grabs the crowd in a way that nobody, at least in AEW, and a lot of guys in WWE can't do it the way he does. And he can do it strictly off of promo. And it's not, and with wrestling fans being so smart to everything to still like be able to get heat like he can do just off of promos and get the crowd going just off talking the way he do. That's some Ric Flair shit. So I would have to go thumbs down because I just think that role is too small for him.
Kudo.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear. No, what was the first pick? I'm dealing with some shit.
No, you good. You good. MJF. I know most people will see him a certain way already as it is. Like if you put him in the space of WWE, most people won't think he'll be like a world champion. It'll be more of the mid card scene. Like we call him, and it's never a bash when we call him, the Miz, all the time. But it's like he'd be like him as an IC champion would be great, and he can talk. He can work as a great heel in the ring, but as So pointed out, he could be higher above that. He could be the Ric Flair of the group. But what's your opinion on it?
You can put MJF anywhere. I think he's shown the ability to do that. Whether you put him in the starring role or even just mid card role, he can excel at that. I mean, yeah, he would probably be better suited as the face of the group. But like I said, you can put him in that secondary slot if you want to, and it'd still be fine. It'd still go off without a hitch. I'd give it a thumbs up.
On you, Frank. Oh snap, yo, man.
Yeah, my fault. I see. I see how he could be seen as the. I see how he could be seen as the flair of the group. Uh, but I think MJF is one of those people who can and does and has shown that he can excel in the lesser or mid card realm of a group such as a Four Horsemen. Like he could, because that's what Tully was. Because Arn and Oli was tag team, so as far as working the mid card, he would be perfect for that. And he could always jump up to the main event if needed or possible. But yeah, I think he fits well there. So I say thumbs up. So that's what, 2 thumbs up and a thumbs down for MJF.
Correct. So then it's on you, Soul.
I'm
Never
last.
mind. I lied. It's on you, Frank.
So as far as like from what I remember of looking at old stuff, basically a lot of what you said was right. He definitely was a dirty player like Flair, great technical prowess, and he could talk, and he was convincing, very convincing as a heel, easy to dislike. Um, Somebody I could see in that role, and I think could really fit in a group such as this. And I actually think if he was in a group like that now, he would definitely benefit from it and could eventually split apart and be his own man and be a world champion. Just not in a Flair role, but still would flourish in the Tully Blanchard role. I'm gonna say Pete Dunne. I think Pete Dunne would definitely kill the Tully Blanchard role. I think he would fit quite nicely there. It would be a good role for him.
Yeah, that's a good one. I didn't even think about him.
Yeah, I completely forgot. Like, cause I was trying to think at the same time, like who be out here actually bruising niggas up, and Pete Dunne is one of them. Yeah, I'm like, that's crazy. Yeah, he's
The
a
literal
fantastic pick.
bruiserweight.
He's actually a fantastic pick, actually.
Yeah. I mean, the people in here watch wrestling, so I'm not. What do I have to say? Thumbs up. That's a damn good.
Yeah, I'm going thumbs
Yeah,
up. That's a fantastic pick. It's crazy. I was thinking of another wrestler that I'm gonna say next round, but yeah, I completely.
Yes, thumbs up.
all thumbs up for Pete.
All thumbs up. All right, it's on you, Kudo.
Okay. I'm winging this, by the way, so bear with me. We're on the Tully pick. For me, seeing somebody as the quote unquote secondary champion of a group, um, people always made reference to him back in the day as, oh, if they did a Four Horsemen, he would probably be the leader. I never saw it, but I kind of got it. My pick is gonna be Dolph Ziggler, or Nick Nemeth if y'all want to do it that way. But I see him more as secondary, but like I believe he can talk, and he has uh, the work ethic as well to complement whoever is in charge of the group. And if you want to put him even as the mid card area or the tag area, he can excel wherever because he's that talented. So that'd be my pick.
I'm only giving it a thumbs down, only based off of a person that I think carries the role of the same thing that you just said for Dolph Ziggler, but he has the actual dog nastiness to him. And I would have said the Cowboy James Storm,
True.
which is who they kind of threw. They like when they used to throw Dolph with another person They kind of tried to use him as his replacement, kind of, but that James Storm would have more of the nastiness mentality more because Dolph, he's right. You're right. He's got the in-ring work and he could cut a promo and he would work in the mid-card and tag team, but I don't know if he has that heel nastiness in him in ring wise.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. My bad.
No, I was just going to just basically say the same thing. It's just I've seen him be healed, but it was kind of like cowardly heel. Like I ain't never seen him have like just that suit because you got to have a mean streak for the Horsemen, and I don't like they was like breaking niggas' legs and shit, breaking arms, whatever the case may be. They was fucking people up, and I never really saw that mean streak come from Dolph. I mean, maybe I missed something throughout his career, but I just never really saw that in him. I mean, obviously, great worker, put on great matches. He can talk. Is I just never saw that mean streak side of him to know if he could fit in the Horsemen.
Yeah, I think his movement, like in the ring and everything, is so. Even when he was heel, he was always so overly animated to the point it was just like it didn't even seem
It always
real.
seemed face like
Or like it just seemed like that nastiness you're talking about doesn't come from someone super overly animated to me, and not even a sense of like taunting or nothing like that. But I mean like overly animated with just the way he moves. Like his move set is and like the way he do everything is so overly out there that it just seems like there's no real grasp on that like heel work to me. But I had to give it a thumbs down.
I think that was everybody
Yeah, so
for
it's on
Nick
you, Frank.
Nemeth. No, it's on Soul. I already went.
Yeah, I'm out here just out of order. So it's on you.
I mean, that's because most of the time it's Frank last and I'm second.
Yeah, I'm so used to it. I'm so
Yeah.
used to this man winning.
But
That's crazy.
based off what I feel like the guy I have is a mix of what both of you, what Frank and Marquez picked, and I think this dude is the perfect guy. And I'm surprised nobody said it. 'Cause I wasn't even gonna say him. I figured someone would say it before me. I'm going with Bryan Danielson. I feel like
Mm,
when he was heel and like he was going out the Adam Page belt, that's exactly the guy you need to be Tully. Like when he went through the whole Dark Order and was just like knocking their teeth in every night for like 4 weeks. Like that's what you need. And I feel like, and we know Daniel Bryan don't have to be the main guy. He can sit in the back, but we know he can also go for a main event title. But we know he can also go for the
right.
mid card. We know he can do tag team, and we see how nasty he can get in the ring. This dude can literally, his submissions are crazy. Like he will literally have you balled up,
Crazy.
folded up, and he also very stiff in the ring. Like he gonna hit you. He lays his kicks in. He lays those chops in. So like I feel like Daniel Bryan is literally like Pete Dunne and if MJF, if they was like one person, I feel like that's Bryan Danielson.
I hate how I like this pick so much. Because
Yeah, that
literally his
overall
promo.
analysis was actually a great breakdown of that.
Yeah, like bro, it's literally his promo he had last night with Swerve. Like you could like see it where he controlled the crowd, where he had the people, where he always had the people in the palm of his hands, whether he be heel or face. Like shoot, even when he had the hemp belt back in WWE and he was a heel then. Like yeah, nah, bro, this guy, you're right. He could be a great Tully. Like
And I feel like even if that Horseman group turned face, like I said, like the Horseman group turned face or heel, this dude is good. He's good. Like there is no downfall here. He can even change his whole moveset if he had to. Like he's perfect to me.
Yeah, I like it. Thumbs up.
I think I like the Brian Danielson pick here. I do. The only reason I don't really look at it as a thumbs up is because like Tully and say Tully wasn't really. I feel like he was a while good. I don't know if anybody ever truly looked at him as a world champion at some point. Like Brian being so solidified as a world champion and seeing him, and even though we've known he could play the background of even we've seen him play the background as far as like not being in the main event scene, but even still the whole time people are like, so when's he going for the title? When's he going for the title? Because that just seems like where he belongs. He seems like he should be at the forefront of the group. So I feel like whoever the Flair is, he's going to be putting constant pressure on them as far as being the actual leader of the group, because he does have such a crazy presence. Even with how good he is, because of how good he is, you would constantly look to him like that's the real leader of the group.
And you
And I
see,
don't
that's
think anybody in the
funny.
past four Horsemen ever overshadowed Rick to that point.
And it's funny when you say that because I wanted to pick Danielson for the Arn Anderson spot, but he's not but Daniel Bryan ain't an enforcer type guy. So it was just kind of
Right.
like I couldn't put him there. So and I thought it would be better at Arn because of the popularity he has. Arn has that type of popularity as
Type of
well.
popularity. Yeah.
So like that's a good point that you made. So I feel that.
Like his popularity is compared to Tully's is just like it's a stark difference because Tully was popular, but he wasn't challenging Flair for like people ain't
He wanted
saying
to
when
challenge
Tully
Arn.
gonna lead the Horsemen.
That's true. Good point.
But if Brian in the group, they definitely asking that question. When is Daniel Bryan taking over? Man, he's not doing that. He playing the background. He should be the leader. You're gonna hear that shit every fucking week with him
Yeah.
as the Tully Blanchard.
Next thing you know, Ric Flair getting booed because everybody want the other guy.
Exactly. It's like it's not going to plan. Now you got
Hey, and
Roman
you know what's
Reigns in there.
crazy about your pick? It's like you have Brian and as Tully, and as Frank was saying, if your pick was MJF to be your Arn, that's gonna clash immediately. Like that's
Yeah. MJF's gonna be my Rick, and Danielson was the Tully, and like it's gonna
That's
get
gonna
weird.
be a problem right out the gate.
Yeah, it's
Why the
gonna get
fuck is
weird.
Daniel? Why the fuck is Danielson following MJF? Oh my god, they was gonna be
no.
talking about this shit on Twitter for the next 2-3 fucking months until they broke up.
They're gonna be like,
Yeah,
Shawn Michaels.
yeah. Shit would have been heat on 2K.
Oh, it'd have been fire on 2K.
oh, on 2K it's gonna
Fire.
be 2K will make it work.
I'm putting that group. I'm giving that group the belt on Universe mode immediately. All of
All of them. That's gonna be the group of gold because everybody gonna have something.
them. I'll find a belt to put on.
Kudo, what say you, sir?
Yeah, I'm not putting a thumbs down for Danielson at anywhere in the group. Like that's definitely a thumbs up for me.
Well, 2 thumbs up, 1 thumbs down. So that means that MJF has 2, Brian Danielson has 2, Dolph has none, and Pete Dunne has 3. So he is the Tully.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Ole Anderson himself. Well, As stated, knowledge very short. But what I will tell you though is that Ric Flair said that he was tough, he could talk, and he looked good in the ring. And he really knew how to wrestle,
Charlotte
which is
Flair.
why I'm pick. That's crazy. That's insane. That's what you know. What's crazy? The 4 horsewomen that they chose compared to these niggas, wild. But all right. But that's why I'm choosing Charlie Dempsey, the son of William Regal, to be Ole Anderson. Charlie Dempsey, for those who don't know, his run time in NXT, he actually was in a faction before he got to be shown on TV more often here. In NXT UK, he had a faction with like 2 other people, and they were in suits, and they had a similar vibe, I would say, to the Horsemen. But they just like, I don't think they got a chance to show it because I think COVID had happened, and like most people and their TV time was cut and all that. So like most stuff wasn't able to be shown. But he honestly, like in ring wise, fantastic wrestler. On the mic, real good. And we're seeing it now, even NXT now, with him when he had the Heritage Cup. Like the dude could work well with the people in his group, even with when he was training them and everything. Like I think Dempsey honestly has the capabilities to be the Ole of the group.
I don't know who that is.
Very understandable.
Look.
Very understandable.
Yeah, I don't know. Nah, bro. I don't know who this is, bro.
It's William Regal's offspring,
bro. I thought you was this whole time you were talking. I thought you was talking about Bull Dempsey.
No, I'm talking about Charlie. I'm talking about Charlie Dempsey.
Bull.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm about to give it a thumbs down because I don't even know who that is. I just
hey man, I respect it. It's fine. It's
I'm
very
sorry.
understandable. No. It's no need to apologize.
Unless we got a UK audience. I don't know who knows who this is.
Charlie has potential. We just ain't seen enough of him yet.
Damn, this move is crazy by him.
He's really good. He's actually really good, and I think in the beat.
Look at this move.
He's going to be really good at some point in time. It's just with him being so young, because you got to understand too, Ole Anderson was the OG of the group. Dempsey, by just that alone, is too old. I mean, too young to fill that role. Like I think he like either the same age or possibly even younger than Pete Dunne. How the hell he gonna be the OG and he younger than other people in the group?
Yeah, he is 27. So yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, he can't. Just off his age alone, he ain't old enough to be the OG. As well as being like,
the move so opposed to us, hilarious.
So I'm gonna have to give it a thumbs down.
I kind of want to give it a thumbs up because of his move. This move is crazy. He killed this guy. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Oh, it's me, right? No, it's not me. I said thumbs down.
Yo, just to throw this out here, the thought of a group being made and 2 of the members are fucking Bryan Danielson and Charlie Dempsey, that's a gritty ass fucking group.
Based off this move I'm looking at, that's
I'm telling you, dudes will be folded.
I tell you what, you put them 2 niggas as Zack Sabre Jr. and this group is definitely we call it that group origami or laundry because you're getting folded up.
Yeah, that
would be insane. I haven't seen much of Charlie Dempsey. Like, I know he's doing the whole. I call it excursion. That nigga's in TNA right now, bro. Like I don't watch TNA, and I rarely see him when I watch NXT sometimes because I rarely watch NXT. But I've heard good things. I would personally give it a thumbs up just because I would want to see that in the fucking group, bro. Like now I want to see like niggas are getting straight beat down every week, and it's just like, well, can't stop it because it's them. It's them niggas. Them niggas ain't doing. You can't do shit about that.
It's wild that we said a name by like 5 seconds ago that like I wish I had said here because I still wasn't thinking of a name until you said it. Like Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm thinking about a group with these guys. I'm thinking about a whole new group now. I'm like looking up Brian Daniels. I'm kind of like
just to throw this out here. I know we've already said it, but imagine a group with Danielson, Dempsey, and Pete Dunne.
And Zack Sabre Jr.
And Zack Sabre Jr.
Zack Sabre Jr. Yeah, like, come on, bro.
Son, you just gonna die.
I'm facing who? We facing who tonight? We facing who tonight? Oh no, we out.
Imagine getting jumped by them. Like your limbs gonna be all over the ring.
Because somehow Dempsey gonna have you in that hold, and the other three niggas still gonna find a way to kill you.
They're still gonna find a way to do some type of submission off.
Yes, bro. Like you're going to be in such pain after they leave the ring. It's going to be ridiculous.
I think we just made the new
weapon. Dead ass. We definitely just made the new radicals.
That's kind of crazy. We over doing the 4 Horsemen. I want to just say talk about the radicals and how we just made them again.
That is hilarious.
Next video, we spending an hour just making new groups, everybody. So come back to that one.
We fixing DX. We fixing it all.
Yeah, the next Shield.
We doing the next Harlem Heat. We going ham.
The next Harlem Heat going ham.
The next APA.
Harlem think after that
next nation.
The next nation. I mean, it's only enough.
Nation
black
domination
people,
is crazy.
We just gonna name these black wrestlers.
Hey, we got some people. I'll tell you that.
We got just enough Negroes to make it work.
Yeah, we're just gonna throw New Day and those other two guys with Bobby Lashley in there. There you go. Nation's done. That's it. New Day and the Hurt Business.
Oh, that's crazy. It's on me for my Ole Anderson pick, right?
Correct.
So I was thinking like gotta be somebody kind of like, older, but also somebody I had to keep in mind somebody that could work in a tag team. So I was like, damn, who the hell would fit that mold currently where they could work in a tag team? Say what now?
I'm sorry, I'm watching WCW. Go ahead.
Oh. So I'm like, who the hell is I was trying to figure out like who the hell has been a part of a team and it's been realistic and was also an OG but a big dog of the group. And of course still know how to be brutal, know how to be a great heel. And then I was just like, shit, Samoa Joe.
I had some thoughts about him.
I think Samoa Joe would fit. I think he would fit really well as Ole Anderson because, like, although again somebody who is a former world champion, Joe being a lot older now, it's cool for him to play the background, let everybody else get their shine while still being able to, come through, hold the group down if when they need him. He's still great in the ring, still reliable. And again, he's not going to take too much shine off of everybody else. But he's still strong enough to stand up with everybody else and look equivalent to everybody else in the group. Like they wouldn't overshadow him too much. But he wouldn't overshadow anybody else at all. Especially with the person you wanted, Flair.
Well, I can't disagree with that at all. I mean, Samoa Joe. Again, more people that I wasn't even thinking of at the time. Yeah, nah. I mean, as you said, he like how old that nigga now? Like 40
40. He like the same age as CM Punk. So whatever
45.
Punk is, I think Joe the same age.
So yeah, it works. It does work, right? I'm giving it a thumbs up.
Samoa Joe. I feel like I don't know though, because what's the name talk? Holy talk at all? Because if Samoa Joe ain't talking, I don't want him in the group. Because Samoa Joe got to talk. He got to have shit to say. He can't be sitting quiet in the group.
Nah, everybody in the Horsemen talked at some point. Just Rick and Arn did most of it, but everybody was talking.
I thought I was thinking Joe for Enforcer.
As Arn,
Yeah. I don't know why I just called him I don't know why I'm giving him his nickname. But yeah, as Arn, I was thinking that. I'm not mad at the pick though. I'll give it a thumbs up. I'm not mad at the pick though.
Yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up as well. Like I don't. I didn't watch much of the Horsemen, only through clips and videos and stuff like that. So it's all kind of new to me. But put Joe anywhere and tell him to do any role, and he can do that shit.
I don't think he can do Ric Flair.
yeah, Ric Flair would have been tough for Joe.
If he could do
Ric
it,
Flair would have been.
that would have been
Go
crazy.
ahead. Joe as Ric Flair would have been crazy with the blonde hair.
No, Ric Flair. No, just him. I can't imagine Joe like running away from somebody. Like
Definitely that too.
I just couldn't imagine him like being a cowardly heel. And then he started talking. He sounds like a killer about running away from people. I just couldn't see it.
Yeah, it's I don't see him as Ric Flair, but I do agree with what you said with Arn Anderson being like the more of the role for him. But I mean he could be older. I mean, like again, as you said, nigga 45, so
That's true too.
like
You can shut the hell up.
like you can sit there and just look menacing and that's it, and wear a suit and then pull up on dudes and hemp them up, like you know what I'm saying.
That's true.
You doing that now with Hook and Shibata, like
Basically, yeah. So is that 3 thumbs up or 2?
I think it's 3. I mean,
yeah,
I
That's all
agree.
2.
yeah, still 3. So it's on
All
you,
right.
Kudo.
So it's on you, Kudo.
Hey, I just want to point out that doing this shit with no list, like So be doing for like majority of the list, hard as shit.
Which is crazy because this nigga be winning with no list.
He's winning with no list.
Nope.
Oh wait. You know what? I'm gonna go with Bobby Roode. I think he could play that role because he's an older guy. He talks, but you don't really need him to in this group, and he's just we've seen he has uh, a vicious side that you could utilize as well. And I think he'd be a perfect background guy uh, for a group. And you look at him and be like, he fits there. You know, I'm gonna go Bobby Roode.
I'm going thumbs up only because when Ric Flair decided to show up in TNA, he pretty much made the same group through Bobby Roode in it.
Yeah, Ric Flair just wherever he go, he gotta stop that horse. No,
I need three of y'all niggas with me.
He's like, I'm throwing you in here, Rude. They going beer money. Yeah, there I go. Get up in there. Yeah. He just made the same group and threw him in there anyway. So
Bobby already been Ole Anderson. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, that's crazy. He really was Ole in fucking Fortune. That's crazy.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he was already Bobby before. Ole before. So yeah, run it back.
From the top.
Hilarious. From the top. So what say you?
I'll give it a thumbs up. And I will say this. This is totally off topic. I'm literally watching like clips from AEW. I couldn't imagine just fighting some random person I don't know and like slamming them around. It just seems weird. Especially when they just like in like trunks. All right. Thumbs up though.
That's hilarious.
It's on you now.
Yeah, it's on me.
Mm-hmm.
So this is interesting. Because I have, I'm gonna go with it. I don't care. I mean, I care, but I'm gonna go with Cesaro. I think because I know Ole and what's his name was like a tag team, right?
Yep.
And I have a fire tag team that'll be sick. So
Ole and Arn.
Yes, I have a tag team for this group that'll be sick. Only, I mean, that's if he gets picked. But I think Cesaro, you know what I'm saying? Like Cesaro easily can just play any role where he can he don't gotta talk too much, but he can be he'll have some sense of like, that brawler, like, brawler, enforcer as like Ole Anderson was and shit. That would be cool. And I think Cesaro can easily play a background. Easily. I mean, that's all he can do. So, but his moves alone is just like, I feel like him and Pete Dunne together, just not as a tag team, but just them two in a group together is kind of crazy already. Like he building some heat right now with that. So that's why I would say Cesaro.
You know what? I'm not.
Does Ole? Did y'all say that Ole be talking at least occasionally? Sometimes, maybe. Like I know he just really be in the background. So if you don't really be talking like that, then I can give Cesaro the thumbs up. Only because Cesaro's promo ability we know is
limited.
Yeah, very limited. Give him like 4 words and that's it. Don't say nothing else.
All he gotta do is say 4. And we good.
He gonna butcher that too.
So
but
put the number 4 up and say 4.
He gonna be like 3.
And he had 3 words before. We the people.
There you go.
Just say Doyle rules. You just call it a day.
Oh, Doyle rules is hilarious.
We the Horsemen. Yeah, it's
There it
good.
is.
All
There
right.
it is, right there.
You got
All
it.
right. I'm doing it. Thumbs up.
Yeah, him plus him being strong as shit definitely kind of fits that too. That OG strength shit, yeah. And he's not necessarily young. He probably end up being the oldest person in this group, so
Yeah, he's 43,
I'll give it a thumbs.
Jeez.
43.
which is
Yeah,
crazy.
I give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. I had him on my list too, but I went with Bobby Roode before, but I had Cesaro on my list too. So yeah, that's a thumbs up.
All right, y'all. We going to the wheel.
First time tonight.
Mm-hmm. You know
First
something on the
time
second pick.
tonight.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
So we got Joe, Cesaro, or Claudio Castagnoli. You just put CC.
Here we go.
So wins. That boy on a roll.
Yeah, this list just love him now.
Hey, I don't ever want to hear this motherfuckers talking about the soul. The will be cheating. I don't ever want to hear that shit ever again. This man has went like
He made
7.
some. Hey, what kind of deal you made with the wheel? Because
He has went fucking 73-10 as a fucking record with this wheel since he said that shit.
That nigga's definitely the 98 Bulls with this wheel.
I don't even speak of that name anymore. I just say nothing. I just leave it alone now. I don't say anything. You know, sometimes you gotta let your blessings flourish and just let it happen, bro. You can't let
That is hilarious.
I won't even talk about it.
So we got Pete Dunne and who was Soul's pick again?
Cesaro.
Cesaro. Okay. Pete Dunne and Cesaro. Okay.
All right.
Hey man, I ain't fucking with this group, man.
This group is nuts.
All right, we've reached Arn Anderson, the Enforcer. This is plain simple. This is real easy, bro. I'm not even gonna hold y'all no more. All right, Braun Breaker. Give me Braun Breaker. Pair him up with my boy Charlie Dempsey. Had he not been, as young as he was, but still, pair him up with my boy Charlie Dempsey. And Breaker gonna kill the dude, and Charlie gonna fold the dude. Plain and simple. All right, Braun is the dude that can be the enforcer for the faction, and eventually, you would hope he can get a world title shot after he steps out of the frame. But for right now, hey man, he'll hold you down for you. All right, you ain't getting no sneak shots on this group because he gonna spear you out the way.
This is interesting because I'm not even being funny. I'm definitely giving this a thumbs down. And the reason why is the same reason why I'm sure no one in this group is going to say Brock Lesnar. There's some people that just don't belong in groups. And Braun Breaker is a guy who needs to stand alone. He don't need nothing. He needs to be his own guy. Him in a group is ridiculous. Like, he is too lit. Like, if it's 3 dudes going after him, I want to see Braun Breaker kick all their ass. I don't want to see him getting help. I just want him to whoop their ass. So, like, is he an enforcer? Yes, but he's such an enforcer that he can only enforce himself. So I have to give it a thumbs down. It'll be a disservice for him to be in the group.
Yeah, he don't need a group. Yeah, a group. It definitely is a disservice to him. He's just one of them dudes that he's got such aura and talent. He don't need a fucking group at all. Even as a heel, monster heels rarely, if ever, are put in groups anyway. And he is all the makings of a great monster heel. He don't need a group at all. So yeah, I have to give it a thumbs down too.
And it's only because how great he is. It's not even because it's a bad fit. He's too good.
He's too good to be in the group.
Perfectly understandable.
That's crazy. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Like, I understand y'all's logic and reasoning, but I don't know, just seeing like depending on who was in the Ric Flair role, and you see the fucking person cowering, and then all of a sudden you hear Braun come out. Like I don't know, it's like ah shit, we can't fuck with this, and we out of here because he might fucking spear my fucking head off. I'm not fucking with this dude. Like that just I don't know. Seeing Braun just because even though he's already in that enforcer type role, just to see him in that within a group like that would be that. Like I said, I just want to see. I want to see it.
I hear cut niggas in half when they least expect it. Yep, it's just Braun for me. Just been doing this thing by himself. Like Braun been bullying like 2 or 3 grown men by himself without a group. He done beat 2 niggas off the show recently. He done beat Ricochet off the show, and he beat the hell out of the nigga that used to be with Walter off the show. Now he finna whoop off in Sami Zayn ass. Like, bro, just he on a different level, man. He is on a different level. So that's what two thumbs down, 1 thumbs up for Braun.
Mm-hmm.
So
He's the coolest wrestler like ever. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
so the on roll is basically somebody who's great in the ring, great talker, just overall great. Like basically he could have been the leader of the 4 horsemen and it would have been just as fine, but he was perfectly fine being the enforcer, kicking ass, taking names, no nonsense, just being that type of guy. I think a person that fits perfectly in that sense is Drew McIntyre. Like, yeah, he could be the leader of the group, but he fits perfect as the enforcer. And that motherfucker's phenomenal as a heel. He's vicious. He could definitely be the enforcer. The nigga huge. Pause. He beating the shit out of everybody with no problem. He's an enforcer. He's an intimidator. His look alone would do that. Then you see what he's capable of. That definitely gets the point across. So yeah, I'm gonna say Drew McIntyre.
Yo, Drew's doing a fucking amazing job right now. Yeah. I'm gonna give that shit a thumbs up because Drew as a heel, like not too many people fuck with that dude, or you wouldn't want to fuck with that dude.
Right.
But that nigga, I don't know how he probably about 260. Like yeah, man, like that. Yeah, you don't. Yeah,
That
yeah,
motherfucker legit 6'5", 6. Like Drew McIntyre is roughly about the same size as an NFL defensive end.
yeah.
Like that is no small man. Like that motherfucker definitely gonna be a problem. He get on your head for real.
Yeah, that nigga be headbutting you and shit. Yeah, yeah.
No
Yeah,
issue.
I'm gonna get that shit a thumbs up.
Marquez, what say you? Fish fry, you in here?
That is my apologies. My bad. Someone was like banging on our door for some reason. I have no clue why.
That fish good.
That's crazy. So, my bad. What was your pick?
Drew McIntyre.
Drew
McIntyre.
Yeah, I can see it. Scott a Psychopath, Drew McIntyre was probably my favorite version of him, and that's like the most enforcer type of nigga that I've seen. Like the intimidation factor, the look, the ability, the girth. No diddy. He just
And tonnage.
and tonnage. Yeah. So yeah, that's thumbs up, bro. Thumbs up.
So what say you, brother, man?
If we did this list 6 months ago, I'd be cussing you out.
Yo, so fucking hated Drew McIntyre about 6 months ago.
Dude, I hated Drew McIntyre my entire life. And these past 6 months has been the first time I've ever loved this dude. Like, this dude is amazing. So
would have been like, Drew, nigga, I'm out of here. Fuck this list.
yeah, I would have been
This
done.
list,
And, like, I would have went off on niggas giving thumbs up. I would have been done. But somehow, some way, look, you know what's crazy? CM Punk brought it out of him, and Seth Rollins. They brought it out of him because he sucked forever to me, forever.
Mm-hmm.
And they brought it out of him. So you know what? And then what really works is this shit where he keeps, like, when he lost not Damian Priest, something happened. I forgot something happened, and he ended up getting suspended, and then he ended up beating up CM Punk. I'm just watching clips. I don't know what's going on, but when that happened,
attacking the refs and shit.
Yeah, like that's shit right there. And then this kind of like, you know,
when that nigga beat blood from Punk.
Yeah, this vibe he on is dope. So I give it a thumbs up, man. And you know, shout out to Drew McIntyre. He turned it around after like 30 years. He finally turned it around.
It's on you, Kudo.
I got two people in mind for an enforcer type role. And
also, really quick, I just wanted to point out real quick, my tag team and my 4 horsemen is Samoa Joe and Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, ain't nobody fucking with that.
Samoa Joe and Drew McIntyre. Dude, okay. Wait, time out. I don't know how you can do this finish, but if he put him in the what is it, the Kimura lot? Is that what it's called?
Coquina Clutch.
Yeah, imagine him putting him in that, and then Drew McIntyre runs to do the little gimmick, and he suplex him off of that shit, or he just jump.
You talking about the shit he does from the turnbuckle?
Not the shit he runs and do the little kick thing.
Claymore.
Yeah, he does the Claymore kick, and then he just fall and like Joe falls.
While Joe holding him while Joe holding him in the Coquina Clutch, he just run and hit him with the Claymore and then suplex him. Oh my god!
But look, he don't even suplex him. You know how Joe just falls back and jumps on him?
Yeah,
he falls back, he keeps him in it. So now he's knocked out while still in the gimmick, and like the match is over. The dude is done.
Oh, that's so fire!
That's a fire finish.
That's a fire finish.
It wouldn't even be possible for me to say this, but I just want to see if it can happen. If Joe has him up in the muscle buster, he hits him with the kick before he lands.
Oh dear God!
Yeah.
No, when he get him up in the muscle buster, and right before he go to fall back, here come Drew kicking him as Joe falling back with the muscle buster.
Yeah, like bro.
Oh my. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is that's catching his work, but he's done.
He ended up just like Tyson Kidd.
That's how, you know, it's funny with all these moves. I was thinking about Tyson Kidd the whole time too. So Tyson Kidd deserves this. He deserves this spot.
Hey man, sorry Tyson Kidd, we had to do it to you, bro, but it happened, bro.
That's a protected move right there. Like nobody, I don't care how long the match goes, what it's for. That move, you hit that move, it's over.
It's over. We talking to you, Will Ospreay.
Or you got Will Ospreay messed up.
Yo, Will Ospreay.
You got Will Ospreay all the way messed up.
And for some reason, Listen, we talking to you, Will Ospreay, and for some reason, Sami Zayn.
They niggas
That's
is we kicking out at 1.5 on that every time.
Yeah, and we gonna Hulk up on it.
You gonna that's crazy, yo. Osprey
That's
kipping up and
crazy.
staring at the hard cam. It's just like, all right, bro.
He gonna kip back
What are
up.
we
He
gonna
gonna hit.
do?
He gonna hit his. He gonna hit the hidden blade
Kick-
right after it.
Kipping up after that.
You know what? They should do this shit to Darby Allin. He'll eat that shit and land on some stairs. Darby,
Listen, Darby Allin, listen. He gonna
Darby
be
was
there.
like-
He gonna lay. He gonna lay there.
When y'all do this move on me, I'm gonna fall in some glass. Supposed to do that shit right there.
Exactly. I'm gonna fall on glass with thumbtacks underneath him, and I'm just gonna lay there and then pin
It's
me
like, you know, Darby. You don't. It's a normal match. It's not Extreme Rules. Yeah, but like,
like, you know what? Have me hanging from the sky for like 10 minutes first, and then put me in the muscle buster, and then take me off the rope. Actually, keep me on the thing, and just do the move, and I'm just gonna hang there. I'm never gonna hit the ground. It's like, all right, bro.
young man, this is the Wendy's.
Dude, it's like, you know what? Actually, raise me as high as you can, upside down, and then just release the rope. Like, okay, bro, what do you want from us, bro? Like, what is going on?
Death. That's what he wants. He wants that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, though, that's my guy. I'm gonna go to all out. I hope
He's
I hope he ain't dead.
He the homie, bro. Yeah, I was gonna say, hope I can make it to a show before he kicks a bucket.
Yeah, I seen him, but I seen him. I mean, I was there when him and Sting was in the United Center all the way on the Raptors when CM Punk was talking to him. I was there for that. I was there for all his. I mean, all Chicago shit. So I've seen him, but like, I want to see him again and all out. So don't die yet. Don't die, Darby. Wait until after September.
Don't die yet. You die after September.
Well, hopefully, I get my job back and right for AEW again.
Hey, with Shane possibly coming in, you might. But what say you, Kudo?
My
All right.
my pick. All right, fuck it. I had 2 picks for this Enforcer role.
Choose the best one.
That's
hilarious.
tough. That's tough. All right. They don't need to be in this role, but I'm gonna put them in this role anyway. And I'm gonna go with Obafemi. Like, I just, we gotta get a token black person up in there. Let's go ahead and do that. And I just think that he's young, and I've seen him talk on the mic, and like he's getting better to me. Even though I like how he talks on the mic, because that's just real rap raw. Him being an enforcer of the group just it brings it home for me, because ain't nobody fucking with no big ass black dude, bro. Just go ahead and ain't nobody fucking with M'Baku.
And that's exactly who he is. Fucking M'Baku. M'Baku, who was the enforcer for the Black Panthers.
Yeah.
It's that exact point. He was the enforcer for the Black Panther. Why I'm giving this a thumbs down. So this is an all-white group, okay, sir? We're all half this group is racist. All right, they're not allowing no black man to be in this group. I don't know what the hell you think this is.
Hey man,
you gotta have a token black in
This
there,
group
bro.
was racist as hell. They not giving no
stole
black
my whole flow, bro.
Listen, man, I'm listening, bro.
Bar for bar.
Bro, I was definitely about to say, yo, just like Santa Claus, some things got to stay white.
Yo, look, listen, Obafemi's my homie, and I would throw him in this group instantly. But
Man, look,
unfortunately, this group is racist as hell. It is not allowing this black man to be a part of it.
we can't Owen Hart this. We can't Owen Hart this group, bro, like they did with the nation. We gotta keep the nation black. We keep the Horsemen white.
There you go. Plain and simple. Oba can be part of the nation domination and all the other stuff, but for this, nah. Unfortunately, I'm out.
What him and Pete Dunne got to talk about?
Yeah, him, Dunn and Cesaro talking about nothing.
What they even talking about?
Nothing.
Hey, so first of all, Cesaro is Swiss. That's not even white, bro.
Man, but it ain't black.
But it ain't dog.
It is 1,000% white. Matter of fact, that is where white people was invented.
Yo, invented this grip is hilarious.
That's where they invented the Caucasian.
I don't know. I think that group would turn me off the moment I see, dude. What are we doing? What is this group?
Yeah,
This that AEW Parker Boudreaux, Sonny Kiss, Asian dude. Like that's what this group would be if you threw an elbow in there.
I'm putting Obafemi in this Four Horsemen feels like when they put Owen Hart in the Nation of Domination.
Yeah, can't do this. What are we doing?
You can't do this.
You can't put Robin Thicke in a new edition.
That's a great point.
Can't put David Ruffin in the Beatles.
David Ruffin into the Beatles. You can't put Bobby Brown into New Kids on the Block.
Exactly. Can't put Jagged Edge with NSYNC. What we doing? That sound fire though.
I would say that concert might be fire.
I'm gonna do thumbs down too. So good. I mean, the idea.
The Backstreet Boys.
That's a fun thought. And actually, that's a fun thought though.
What?
Having Obafemi in it is a fun thought.
Yeah, it is.
It would actually, honestly, if we took out Cesaro and had Samoa Joe with Obafemi, we probably got something.
It would have worked. It would have worked.
You probably got something there, actually. It's my pick.
Yeah, and then two dudes with mouth guards.
Yeah, then you got this dude coming here with some gators on. What I'm thinking. All right. I think about Arn Anderson. I think about a guy with a stoic demeanor. Kind of not fast paced, slow pace a little bit. But all his moves hurt like a mug, bro. It hurts. I think about a guy, when he comes out, shit gets serious. I think about a guy when, like, the match is going, somebody like, yo, you're going to feel pain tonight, bro. You're in this match with him. And there's only one guy that came to mind for Arn Anderson. I mean, I thought about Daniel Bryan, but of course he couldn't be an enforcer. But there's only one guy I can think about. And that guy, and having him paired with Cesaro is probably the greatest tag team of the modern era. I got Gunther.
Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Sorry, I don't mean to be quiet. I was kind of a little speechless on that one because it's as you said, you pair Cesaro with Goon, and like by the end of that match, like not only is your chest like falling off,
your chest is going to be burger, bro.
Yeah. Not only do you got ground beef going for your chest, like your neck also ain't going to turn left or right. So,
bro, he's gonna tender your chest for a European uppercut.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and then you know what's gonna be worse? While your chest is hamburger meat, Cesaro gonna put you in the sharpshooter, and then you're gonna be laying on top of your hamburger meat chest.
Dude, come on, bro.
You know what?
And just for fun, we're gonna do the swing. We're
gonna do the swing, and we're gonna end it with a chop to the chest. That's how the swing stops. Yeah, see, nah. Nah, I'm good on all that.
He gonna
Yeah.
swing you up to your feet, and you as soon as you land on your feet, bow, chest.
That tag team is unbelievable. I feel like I need to buy the WWE game and start creating some teams. That team, AEW
Yeah,
got it.
that team should be WWE. That team's definitely WWF tag team champions.
This is all going on Marquez's universe mode. Don't worry about it.
It kind of has to, because that's crazy.
We'll do the rundown of all that in the future. But yeah, thumbs up. Thumbs up. Goon is
I think that's thumbs up all around.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, we ain't no doing slander over here.
That's nuts, bro. That's a wild team, bro.
Imagine, you know what we should do after this when we done? We should go over our team that we would have picked, like if it was just us, and then just like talk about like why we had this team set up. But maybe we can do
I'm with that. I'm with that.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
To the wheel.
Who we going? What's the wheel?
2 people.
Yeah, it's just Frank and so Drew Mackey and Goon.
Can't go wrong with either one. I mean, again, that's why I like Cesaro. If you're gonna go a tag guy, you got to go with the best tag team. I mean, the best tag partner probably in history with Cesaro.
Yep.
Drew Mackey.
Hey, getting swung into a Claymore still work.
Yo, imagine, bro. You have to time this shit perfectly, but if that nigga Cesaro throws that nigga in the air, and as he's coming down, Drew hits that nigga with a Claymore.
Shit.
Jesus.
After being swung for like 10 minutes.
Oh, you swing him for 10 minutes. Wait, you swing him for 10 minutes. We doing all this to Darby, by the way. We swing him for 10 minutes, and then you throw him against the ropes, and you throw him in the air, right? He think a fucking uppercut is coming. He just move out the way. Claymore. Gone. But then look, sometimes he might hit the uppercut. So now you don't know what's about to happen to you every night. You don't know which one it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's devastating right there.
Dude.
These niggas going to promotion, winning titles. It's crazy.
They taking everything, bro. Everything. And they all doing it to Darby.
No matter who they beat for the tag titles, moves is getting done to Darby.
Yeah, when the match is over, they go like, Darby, come on out. We got some moves to do. Like, all right. Use glass while you're at it. All right.
And the stairs.
Actually, put broken glass all over your wrist tape when you do the uppercuts. Like, all right, got you.
And make sure for that Claymore, you got spikes on the bottom of your shoes.
Please. And make sure I'm hanging like 10 feet in the air. All right.
All right, bro. Also set me on fire. You right.
Yeah. For good measure, set me on fire.
And also bring a bus to drive right through. Like, all right, cool.
Hey, bro, we got you, bro. Whatever you need.
Whatever you need, you got you. Just hey, if you die, it's on you, brother. You signed that contract. All right.
Just say the word. bring out a gun too, just to be sure.
That's why Gigi Dolan left him. She kept asking her to hit him with the car. Like, hit me with the car. She's like, no, I'm going to work.
You got a match tonight. You got a match tonight. So
I got to go to the performance center. I can't keep hitting you with my car.
The fact she might have left this figure because she got tired of trying to almost die is crazy.
It's crazy as hell. He just wake up, hey, use this knife and just throw it at me, see what happens. Like, no, bro.
You just first, your eyes just open, and you just see this man playing darts with himself. Like,
I was like, I gotta go on Instagram and find some more wrestlers for Shawn Michaels. I'm sorry, I can't throw knives at you all day.
Shawn Michaels.
Every time.
Hey,
Shawn Michaels.
It's time for our Ric Flair. All right,
run down to 3 real quick.
Run down to 3. All right,
3, so.
Yeah, it's a long list. Pete Dunne is our Tully, Cesaro is our Ole, and Drew McIntyre is our Arn Anderson.
We don't have one American.
It's okay. You don't need him. But for this one, we will take an American. Give me the. See, I had 2 picks here, right?
I know what you're gonna say because you said
Yeah,
him. You said his name earlier, so
I had 2 picks here, and no, I actually didn't say it earlier. Yeah, 2 picks here, but then one dude like that I had set up. I wasn't thinking about it until now. I'm like, I can't use this person because this person doesn't want to wear suits. So I was like, never mind, I can't use this person. So I'm going with AJ Styles.
wow, really?
Short. You gotta tell him you gotta cut his hair, bro.
Yeah, he gonna actually no, he's not gonna cut his hair. He
gotta cut his hair a
You
little
see
bit,
that man's
bro.
you see that man's hair? You see how it be looking? That man be listen, he putting products up in that hair.
He got
Right?
cut his hair a little bit. Bro.
If anything, he needs some hairspray. If he gonna be Flair, he needs some hairspray to puff that hair up.
Yeah, he gonna get a little. He gonna go to the salon. He'll hit up the salon and get some work done to it. But AJ Styles, let me tell you something about AJ Styles. If you should already know about it already, but I'm just gonna tell you anyway. This man is the guy. Any promotion he steps into, he's the man. Okay, this man can wrestle any style of match, anytime, any place, anywhere. It don't matter. All right, whether it's last second, predetermined, it don't matter. This dude will show up. And he will be your Ric Flair for your Horsemen. Plain and simple, point blank, period. We saw him as a heel for the Bullet Club as leader. We saw him as a heel already, a part of Ric Flair's group of TNA. Like, is this man right here is the one. He's the phenomenal one for this reason. He's the guy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. We talking about current AJ Styles. that man is way too brolic.
That's hilarious.
Hey, look, if we were talking about young AJ, I'm right here. I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. We talking about current today, right? Like currently. We talking about currently who these people are. That dude is way too brolic for me to pick him. Even though I think he could do it, like character-wise, but I mean, the dude running around looking like Ken Shamrock from '98. It's just like that's kind of crazy. Like, what are you running from? Look at you. You damn near an enforcer. Personally, I'm gonna go.
AJ,
I'm going thumbs down.
I respect it.
Good
I respect
pick, though. Great pick, because I didn't even think that would be a choice. Like, you shocked me with that. I didn't even think about it.
great pick. The reason I'm gonna go thumbs down is it ain't even because he is borderline too brolic, but it's really more so the fact that if we're trying to get a faction started up and we're pushing whoever is Rick is probably going to be the youngest person in the group or close to the youngest, the next to the youngest person in the group, which means they need to be somebody who is either already an established star right in the beginning phases of it or somebody who's going to be a mega star going forward. While AJ is that, AJ 47 years old. So if we were starting this faction today, I couldn't in good mind have AJ be the main guy in that faction, not the flair of the Horsemen. So that's why I have to give it a thumbs down. But I will stand by the fact that I believe that AJ Styles, for the last 10 years, this year included, has been the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet.
That dude's amazing.
I know a lot of people like Daniel Bryan. That's cool. But AJ Styles can do everything Daniel Bryan does and then some.
I'm always going to remember when the Demon was supposed to have a match with Bray, and Bray caught like some kind of sickness or something. And them niggas last minute, that same day, they were like, "Hey, yo, Yeah, Finn ain't got no match. So AJ, you want to pull up real quick so you can have a match? And AJ, last minute, hops on the flight, pulls up, no sleep, hops into that match and just kills it. So yeah, that's what
Dude,
I got.
my homie don't watch CNA. He watched wrestling, but he barely watches it in modern day. And he knew who AJ Styles was his whole life. So never watched it. So I mean, man.
Yeah, that's tough. Cause like I know AJ could play the Flair role. I don't. Me personally, I don't like seeing AJ as like a cowardly heel,
Yeah.
and that's the only reason why I would give it a thumbs down. Like, bro, you two, you're like I understand. Like I said, Ric Flair was great in the ring. I understand that, but AJ, are you too good to be playing a coward heel? Like, I need you to be fucking, aggressive. But I mean, So
Just it's not 100% the same comparison, like at all. But how did you feel about 2015 Seth as champion?
I mean, personally, I didn't care for it.
Okay.
Like I said, that's good. I guess I was still holding on to this nigga broke up the Shield, so I hate this nigga.
Okay.
But like like I said, he did good for what role he was put in.
Understandable. All right. Who go next? Frank. Yeah.
That would be me. The person I'm going to pick, I think, fits perfectly in a Flair role. Because this person is basically Ric Flair now in face mode. And I'm going to pick the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
All right, bro.
Cody Rhodes
Dude, that's such a
has
good
already been Cody Rhodes has already been groomed to be a four horseman, by the way. He was literally first of all, they terrorized his father, so he would know the horseman better than anybody. Arn Anderson was literally like his big homie his entire time in AEW. And even though he's quote unquote the face champion right now, he's literally carrying himself like a member of the Four Horsemen. He only wears suits.
He wears the belt like Rick holds it.
He wears and holds. Yeah. Even presents. He holds the belt just like they do. Because he never wears the motherfucker. He holding it just like Flair hold it. I
He would be
mean,
so cool.
he literally looks like a member of the Four Horsemen. And when he does turn the heel, which he keeps trying to say it ain't happening, which makes me believe all the more it's going to happen. It's going to be a good time.
I mean, we're not even gonna sugarcoat it. I've been saying that this trash looking blonde hair, neck tat, suit wearing looking nigga should have been a heel by now, but he has yet to do it because he just loves being loved. But this dude would be a fantastic heel. He already be doing the figure four like it don't be nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like again, as you said, Arn Anderson was his guy back in AEW. This man is the son of Dusty Rhodes, but became Ric Flair.
And then NWA mark.
Which he is the NWA mark. Always has been, always will be. And that's the thing that even fits into his Now he finished the story that way. That'd be an interesting story to tell on that side. The fact that the son of Dusty Rhodes basically became Ric Flair. All the more reason why it would be perfect for him to lead the Four Horsemen.
Which is why I'm giving it a thumbs up. Nah, I know Kudo hates this man, so it's about to be a thumbs up.
Yeah.
That would be hate though, because it's just like it makes sense to give it a thumbs up. That's just hate.
But we know he hates.
Yeah.
What you say? So
My only gripe, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up, but my only gripe is that he got a lisp, which be annoying. Well, be annoying. So him trying to talk all crazy.
oh, that's hilarious.
But when he says like wrestler, like when he says that, like it'll.
Yeah, like he always. It's like who is this? Cody Rhodes, Jack Swagger. Like I don't know what's going on. But
That's crazy.
Jack Swagger.
I think once they give him that cocaine, I think that list will go away. Because you can't be prime Ric Flair without the cocaine.
Yeah, that's true too. But I got to do that. I mean, he is a horseman. So, yeah, that's a good pick. Now, Kudo just walked off the edge of first time today, but it was
That's hilarious.
Off the edge is dead.
Kudo, your pick, sir.
I feel like I be doing this shit on purpose, bro.
Do it on purpose.
Like we finna pick Cody Rhodes, and we gotta make Kudo pick. If he picks yes, that nigga's a Cody mark. Like yeah.
Who the hell? Who's thinking this other than you, bro? What are you talking about right now?
If we wait, hold on, no, sir. If you pick Cody, I mean, it's just based off of the logic of the pick. We ain't gonna say you're a Cody mark. Like we know you hate Cody. Like that's.
I mean, we understand honestly, you hate Cody.
Like you hate Cody. We also hate Cody. Like I
if you pick Cody, I'm gonna think you was happy when Roman Reigns lost.
So don't be like that. Don't try to corrupt this nigga.
It's real simple. We all hate Cody. But
if you pick Cody, I'm gonna assume you was crying like Samantha Irvin when you won.
That's crazy. She was crying, like she was bawling.
That shit made me so mad. Like listen, I get it. I don't like Kobe. I've never liked Cody ever. I still don't like him now, but he fits in this realm of the group perfectly.
I've said it plain and simple. If he beats Roman and he comes out on TV and immediately says, "F my dad, that nigga was trash. I won this belt for me," I would have popped. I'd have been like, "All right, heal Cody. I'm all in."
That'd have been hilarious.
Like I did this for me. My dad trash. Forget that nigga. He was washed. He was washed.
He started talking shit. It was just like I didn't do this for him. I did this for me. He never even got close to winning this belt.
Yeah, he thought he went off a count out. Like, what's wrong with that man? Like, he was washed when he got here. Forget him. All right, it's all about me. I'm the true and ultimate Rhodes in this family. Everybody else was either trash or being a drag queen. I'm thinking, no. Like this is like I'm the only thing that's keeping this family afloat. Plain and simple like that. As a heel, Cody would work. As his baby face crying, all this pouting and everything. And what do you want to talk about? Like that's all nasty. That's disgusting, and we all know it.
If he did this group for real that we talking about right now, I'd be a Cody fan. So I'll be honest, I'd be a Cody fan if he did this group, this current group. Yeah, I'm a Cody fan.
Like if post bloodline, this man was just like, I'm sick of getting beat up and jumped and crucified. I'm forming the Four Horsemen, and we like turning up, and like he like See, I'd be with it. I'd be with that. Heel Cody is where I said I'd stand.
There's something too that's actually kind of wild. Everybody in the Four Horsemen, like these niggas would fit because they all do wear suits.
Do they?
Everybody in the group, like everybody in the suit, where it's like Pete Dunne.
Yeah,
you seen him in a suit before.
Cesaro.
Cesaro, Drew, and Cody. That's all the fuck he wears.
Yeah. Well, there you go. All right, Kudo. It's on you. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Samantha.
All right.
Samantha Irvin.
Don't try to do the Shawn Michaels.
Like in being totally serious, honest, like if it was this group and these niggas is fucking murking niggas every week, I wouldn't mind Cody coming out every week talking about, so what do you guys want to talk about?
Yo, imagine them whooping the fuck out of somebody, and then everybody mad as hell he did it.
Booing is like
And
a motherfucking soul. What do y'all want to talk about?
See, that would work.
You see, that would be fire.
Look at us just setting up Cody for success in the future.
AEW need to hire me. I'll be there in September.
like, bruh, like, could you imagine, bruh? Like, serious talk, real talk, like, bro, like we niggas was begging for Cody to be champion, and he just flipped the switch on them and turned heel. It's like, crap, now we need Roman back. Like, bro, man, come on, bro. We could have had this. We could have had this going great. Like,
Roman comes back. He injures Roman. And asks what y'all want to talk about.
Oh my God, the heat on this nigga,
man. See, with
or they jumping you. They all jumping you. He just sitting there screaming, "What you want to talk about? So what you want to talk about?" Like, he getting stomped out.
He take the folding chair and put it across their throat, and that's what they want to talk about, knowing they can't breathe.
Oh my God. Bro, yo, I'll wait Samoa Joe in this group. I want Samoa Joe in the group.
Yo, getting choked out. Watch man yelling in your face.
Yeah, yelling what you want to talk about, why you can't breathe.
And he got a list where he's spinning a little bit. Yeah, nah, bro. Yeah.
There's a very evil joke that just came to my head that I won't say. Go ahead.
Wow. Relax.
I won't do that one. I'll be quiet. I'm gonna go do my pick. Oh wait, we didn't even do our we didn't even go through Kudo's pick. I mean,
yeah, we gotta go to Kudos.
All right, Kudo. Who's your flair?
Kudo, who's your pick? Who's your flair?
Yo, doing this without a list is fucking crazy.
No, it is. It's a good thing I made mine before we started this.
This is my second time making a list for this ever since we've been doing this.
I got two people in mind, but we're doing this for today's roster. You know what? Fuck it. Give me Logan Paul.
Wow.
I think he's great enough in the ring and cowardly enough like Flair to pull it off. Plus, like the nigga would him having a group. Like we people hate this motherfucker already. Him having a dumbass group like this, I would hate that nigga because you put the title on him. You ain't seeing that title like ever.
Literally.
I mean, literally, he ain't gonna show up.
He's like, I got these vignettes for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Trump gonna see it more than we will.
Yeah. Yo, him having Trump with him. All right.
But you know I'm a fan.
Yeah, him having Trump on the outskirts of the group. That's kind of
such a good group.
It's a fire look.
These
bro.
4 horsemen are so great. I said they were the greatest group you ever had.
I'm going to name the wall the 4 horsemen. It's gonna be great. China has already sent us. they don't come.
Yo, Donald Trump being their JJ Dillon is crazy.
Logan Paul, the Paul brothers, the Paul brand, the Mavericks. All
when
of
I
them.
become president, they'll be the 5 horsemen. They'll be the greatest thing you've ever seen.
Greatest thing.
It would be
Greatest
all-
thing. All time.
Greatest.
I'll bring my son Baron
Hey,
into
yo,
the group. And see.
Marquez's Trump is actually pretty damn good.
That's why I'm over here laughing my ass off, bro. This nigga is stupid.
That shit is actually pretty damn good. I was like, hey, this motherfucker pretty good.
I'm giving a thumbs up just because I like the imagery, as you said, like of this faction with Logan Paul in front of it. And as you said, we already know Logan Paul can work. It's like already like this dude is great. So like him in the forefront with Trump on the side, bro.
Yo, you can't put Trump in this. What are you doing?
Like, you can't add Trump to it, man. You
So
overlook it now.
You can't never say Logan Paul with Trump. You can't just throw Trump in the group.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, you overlook
That's the total package, bro.
Nigga, the president, a former president of the United States is not about to beat JJ Dillon, bro.
It says who, man? It says who?
Although technically he has already been the manager in WWE before,
Correct.
so
yeah, he was out here managing.
but no,
Bobby Lashley.
he's not a part of he's not a part of the package though, bro. So no, they don't count.
But it's all right. I'll still take Logan Paul. Logan Paul and this group. Yeah, I can see it working. Like you're right. Like he's got to have the cowardice while also being able to back it up with his ring ability and talk. Like he has to have both, and Logan Paul's got both. Honestly, if the dude was a full-time wrestler, right? We already said already. If he was full-time right now, he should stay as U.S. champion because of that. But he's always part-time, so.
And that's why I'm thumbs downing the pick because he's not there all the time.
And I feel you there. But if we could tell him, hey, we're gonna put the world behind you, but you got to be full time. If he would agree to that, then yeah, it's just I'm never sure.
But that's the thing. He cool with wrestling. I don't give a fuck about it.
Apparently, though.
Yeah, like that's the thing. He's just not there.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, you go ahead, bro. I was just agreeing with you. Like, yeah, we can't go by that based off of him currently. Like, he just not there enough. That's literally why they finna take the U.S. title off of him. He not there enough. Like, if he was a true full-time wrestler, then it'd have a lot more substance. But the fact that he's just flat out not there enough, they trying to move away from part-time champions, especially main event part-time champions. So yeah, and obviously with him being Flair, he's going to hold that belt quite a bit. Not only that, the person is Flair. You would have to see the rest of this group having no problem deferring to him. Drew McIntyre not listening to Logan Paul. He'll be an enforcer and listen to Cody. He not listening to Logan Paul.
True.
Like I don't know if Pete Dunne definitely not listening to him. Cesaro might. Drew definitely not listening to Logan Paul.
I'll still give the thumbs up only because he won't listen to him, but he might have to. I think it's one of those. I know you probably don't want to have to see it, but it probably might be one of those prove it kind of things to show him why he has to listen to him.
What say you, so?
I'm gonna give it a thumbs up because I was gonna give it a thumbs down because he's not there enough. But here's the thing. The thing about the Four Horsemen was that they're cool as hell. Another thing is the shit Ric Flair was saying, like he got all the women and going to all these places, was true. And I feel like Logan Paul can bring these people places. Like he can make this group more like bigger outside of wrestling too, where they can go to the fights, they can go to these things, they can be like it's things they could be doing. So then you get basically giving Logan Paul ammo to do his promos that sound just like Ric Flair, and we can see what the fuck they're doing on Instagram. You can see what they're doing on Twitter. So it's just like it'll be almost proof to the shit he's saying. So like he can style and profile through his promos just because he's and he's out there. He's around. He can go places. He can do things. He can be at these UFC fights, whatever the fuck he does. I don't know what he does, but he seems like he do something, right? So, that would be cool. But then again, when I think about it, he might also be like streaming on Twitch. I don't know what this guy do. I might give it a thumbs down now. I don't know anymore.
He's cool. He's cool to like suburban white kids and young white girls. That's his niche. That's his core audience. Young ass dudes who are like high school age, maybe college age. Same with the girls. Like that's his background. That's who his audience is.
I'll give it a thumbs up then because I feel like that's wrestling's audience.
That's the demo. That's the demo.
So yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up. Screw it. I think it's a cool idea. I mean, I can see a thumbs down easy though, but I'll give it a thumbs up because he do give you something outside the ring than just in the ring. I feel like Ric Flair, what made them cool was Ric Flair was cool outside the ring and inside the ring. I don't think that nigga cool. Not Ric Flair. I don't think whatever his name is cool. But I'm also not in his demographic of what cool is supposed to be. So in that demographic. So I'll go thumbs up.
Ric Flair was cool to everybody though. He wasn't just cool to a certain demographic.
Yeah, like, but who's cool? But my thing is, who's cool? No, go ahead. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say Ric Flair was cool to everybody outside of wrestling, period. It didn't matter male, female, it didn't matter your age, your race, whatever. Everybody thought Ric Flair was cool. Everybody. Like Ric Flair cool to the point that he's been intertwined into rap music since the 80s. Like I done heard Ric Flair on so many mixtapes and songs and shit and on albums. Like motherfuckers, like I've heard football players like do that like that's their warm up to get them hyped before practice and games. Is the Slick Rick promo. So he's transcended wrestling to a point to where it's just like he was cool to everybody. He wasn't just cool to a niche group of people.
See, and I agree with that. But if I'm talking about modern day, if I had to pick a guy that's cool out like outside and that at that point, and I'm not picking Logan Paul, then I have to pick like Roman Reigns then. Like because it's not a lot of cool people that's that cool no more, like in wrestling. So or like it had to be a guy.
Yeah. I mean, I get why, because he got. I mean, obviously got a huge audience. He got like millions of followers on these social media platforms too. My whole thing was just that he ain't there enough.
No, I agree. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can see a thumbs down, 1,000%.
Everybody else gonna be there every week. He not, which is kind of taken away from the group. And they suppose for Horsemen a cohesive ass group. Like them motherfuckers stuck together.
Okay, wait. Let me ask you this then, and this is for everybody because I don't keep up with him and what he's doing. How often is he there? Like legit. If you can take a guess, like a guesstimate of how often he's there.
If you count matches and appearances, like since he's won the US, like week to week.
Yeah, like how many weeks in between does it take him to come back? It didn't like.
Oh, he's showing up once a month, maybe twice. He's shown up twice.
He's shown
up 2 or 3 times this month because they got a match coming up for a pay-per-view. Before that, it's probably once a month if he ain't got no match coming up at a pay-per-view.
Yeah, he's like for the past couple months he's been there kind of week to week if he has matches or like promos, but regularly if it's not like a big show coming up, you won't see him.
So let me ask you. So if it's like, let's say we got, I'm just gonna name random small pay-per-views. If we have for the next 4 months, we had Backlash, TLC, Fatal 4-Way, and like something else. He's not showing up. He basically won't be here for 4 months because it's not a big pay-per-view.
He might pull up the Backlash, maybe.
That's all. I don't know why I should have said if I said the same shit. He might pull up a backlash.
He
Fatal
might be
four
a
way.
backlash.
You're not catching a nigga at fatal 4-way unless he's defending the title in the fatal 4-way.
Oh damn, man. I don't know.
And the way Triple
Thumbs
H
it
been
down.
moving, he probably not even gonna be there.
I
They
might have
probably
to
make
thumb
it a
it
fucking
down.
fatal 4-way for the number one contender to face him.
Down the line. That's tough. Okay. Nah, I'm not. I thought he was at least there. Like, you know, if it was once or twice a month, I would have said yeah. But if I have to be skeptical and oh well, you know, ain't no SummerSlam coming up, won't see him for 4 months. That's
Like I
kind
know
of
we're not trying to
Mind
look
you-
at it. I know we're not trying to look at it that way. But I just like I don't know. I feel like this is like a question that someone should definitely just ask this man when he on his podcast or whatever and be like, if you were given the opportunity to be a world champion, like would you still be part-time?
Mhm.
like because it's like, all right, yeah, he's US champion and he's barely there. But it's like if you were told, all right, you're about to be the world champion of the show, and they said it needs you to be full-time, would he actually do it? And if he says like nah, I wouldn't be interested in doing that, then hey, sure, then kick him off, kick him to the curb. But I'm just never 50-50 on it. You know, I'm just like, yeah.
And like I said, that's the assumption I'm going off of. If he's gonna be doing this group and he's gonna be like champion, I'm assuming if I'm putting him in that group that he's gonna be there. If he's not, then I wouldn't, put him in the group or whatever. But I'm just basing it off of how I would do it, how I would book it. He's gonna be there.
I mean, you a fucking YouTuber who's had less than 10 who's had less than 10 matches, and they made you a mid card champion on the main roster. What other actual fucking incentive do you need? You don't. It ain't like you need it for the bread. You was rich when you started. So again,
Like I said,
what more incentive do he need to be there every day? Hell, then we made you a fucking champion. You should have been here more off of that alone. It don't matter what championship they gave you.
yeah. And so I don't know how WWE draws up their contracts and what they put in their contracts for, a certain amount of dates or whatever. I don't know, but yeah,
Because
that's
my
something
thing
they
is,
got.
hell, like, bro, he beat a Hall of Famer for that belt too. Like, he been champion so long, a lot of people forget it. But nigga, he beat Rey Mysterio for that belt. He beat a former world champion for that belt.
Mm-hmm. Retained it against two former world champions as well. That's WrestleMania.
I'll give him. I'm gonna just go thumbs up. Fuck it. I'll keep it there.
So that's what, 2 thumbs up and a thumbs down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's on you, brother.
All right. All right. I have one person in mind, but I'll be a hypocrite for what I said earlier.
Nah, go ahead and do that, nigga.
Nah, I can't.
Yeah, go ahead.
Give your real pick. Give your real pick, and then say who you would have been a hypocrite for.
Yeah, I ain't gonna judge you like you did me.
That's hilarious.
All right. But then my other pick. Okay, let me tell you what I'm not gonna say. Because I feel like there's somebody in this there's somebody listening to this going nuts that no one said the Miz. I'm not saying the Miz. I'm just gonna say that right now. Okay. I'm just not doing it. I can say I'm the last pick. I can just start calling out names. I'm not saying the Miz. That's just me. Okay. Anyway. Now who I want to say. I want to say MJF, but that got taken so fast, not even funny.
That was literally the first pick.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I'm gonna say this guy because he oh my god. I just know it will work. And he's old, but I know it will work. And he got to keep the same gimmick. And I don't care. He may not be like Ric Flair, but it's gonna be fire. I'm going with Christian. I'm just gonna go with it.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I was thinking of using Christian, but I was just like, I don't know if I could see it happening, but now that you just mention it, and I continuously think of the patriarchy and everything like that, I'm just like, yo, this Christian is literally just Ric Flair, but in his own way right now with his turtlenecks.
He's literally Ric Flair in his own way, bro. Like
he's got his faction right there. It's right there.
And
his enforcers, Luchasaurus. He's got Nick Wayne. Like,
dude. And if we have to with Christian, he can just do what Triple H did. Hey, look, he's the guy, but he's gonna put over one of these guys in here, and they're gonna end up taking the belt off of him, and he gonna make 2 stars off these people. We'll just do it like that. Because Christian, I just think Christian can do it. That's just me. I think that would be fire. That's my pick. I'll tell you what my hypocritical pick is after you guys vote.
I know what it's. I know exactly what your hypocritical pick is.
I thought about him after I did all of that. I said, damn, I shouldn't have said this. But go ahead.
I mean, because that hypocritical pick is mine too.
Dude.
That's funny as hell.
Wait. Can I just pick him instead? I don't care if I'm a hypocrite. Can I just pick him instead? It's up to you guys, though. If I can't and it's Christian, it's Christian. But can I just pick the guy I want to pick?
Is it?
Nah, you still Christian, my brother.
He got the room with Christian.
All right.
But thumbs up on Christian.
Okay.
Like that's yeah. Like I'm with it. He was a former world champion. You know what I'm saying? But he was a nasty world champion. Like if he was this Christian as world champion,
current
like
Christian?
Yeah, like he like keep the belt on him. Like he deserved it. Like yeah, like he ain't deserved to get hamped up by Randy, but he deserved it.
Shit.
Yo, Christian, Drew, Cesaro, and Pete Dunne, bro, in turtlenecks,
talking about your dads, about just beating the dog fuck out of you. You ain't got to do moves. He just sitting there like, yo, y'all just
first feud is with Cody immediately.
Oh my god, yo, that's lit. And Cody can finally become Dusty. Finally.
I know Jungle Boy, he looked at me like a father figure. He sure did. But here's the thing, Jungle Boy. I never wanted to be your father. I never wanted to be your father figure. You have a father. But your father's dead.
That's crazy. I want to say, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, the age thing is a lot because it's just like again, we talking about trying to start this group now, and it's just like if AJ too old, Christian damn sure too old.
I feel like, I mean, that's true, 100%. My whole thing was if we went the Triple H route and like build, and we was like, all right, we got this old dude building these other guys. I thought that's kind of what my thought was.
Building the young guys.
Yeah, building the guys underneath him. Even,
that would work, except for if you look at this group, the only young guys Pete Dunne.
There you go.
Cesaro old and Drew ain't no spring chicken either.
That's true.
I'm gonna just say thumbs down, just because I don't want to be a hypocrite. I said AJ, while good, is probably too old for that role, so I kind of got to say the same thing for Christian. If this was same thing with AJ 10 years ago, Christian with this gimmick, circa 2000, what 11, 12. Fire.
Now here's the thing. I feel like this worked because he's old. Because he's actually old enough to be their fathers. So I feel like if he was young, this wouldn't even work.
As far as keeping, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Just because, like, yeah, that nigga Christian needs something, bro. Like, and I think him with any group doing what he's doing, that's only gonna, like, especially if you're doing the Horsemen and you put this Christian in the center of it, bro. Niggas hate Christian, bro. Like, we love him because it's funny and shit, but nigga, he would get so much heat, and the nigga is never getting beat up. So it's like, bro, somebody please drop this motherfucker.
Please, somebody get this nigga.
And I feel like
Please, somebody get him.
Legendary. Like this gimmick deserves a legendary run. Sometimes I just feel like, hey, we may not be building a star. Maybe we just, we just
rewarding somebody for doing a great fucking job. You know what? Once you put it like that, yeah, give me thumbs up. Christian, he deserves a title run for this.
Damian Priest, I never wanted to be your father, but your father's broke.
Damn. Yo, jeez.
It's like,
Jesus.
Okay. Oh man.
Jesus.
So before I'm gonna make sure because before I give you my hypocritical pick, let's do the counts so I can see because if it's I don't know if me
that nigga want to make sure.
Yeah. Him and Frank gotta go to the wheel.
And I think if I win, me and Frank is tied for we'll be tied 2-2, right?
Yep.
So before I might use this pick as my if I win this little thing, I'll use this pick as my.
I love how this nigga saying if I win the wheel, like nigga, fuck you, nigga.
No,
exactly. The way this nigga been winning, spin the wheel. So it is.
Nah, it's you, Frank.
Wow. I thought he was gonna take just one big spin and pop right over the line. I was like, oh damn, they had it out for me.
But my hypocritical pick was Jay Lethal.
Oh yeah, I definitely would have clowned you, bro. I would have definitely been like, nigga, first of all, wait a minute.
You know what's crazy? When you said Jay Lethal, I'm like, why is he choosing Jay Lethal?
And then you thought about it.
I thought about it. I was like, oh.
Why is he choosing Jay Lethal? Because Jay Lethal is literally Black Ric Flair.
He could literally just be there. Like, literally.
He would literally just be Flair.
All right.
Perfect. Give the final rundown of the list of the new 4 Horsemen.
Tully is Pete Dunne. Oli is Cesaro. Arn is Drew Mackey, or Drew McIntyre, to be specific. And Ric Flair is Cody Rhodes.
The new 4 Horsemen.
Yes.
I think that group will sell.
So the person I had, who I decided to go to AJ, but the person I had that I couldn't should have chosen because he does not wear suits and would never wear a suit in his life is CM Punk.
Just give your whole 4 Horsemen who you would have picked.
MJF, Charlie Dempsey, Braun Breaker, and AJ Styles. Again, for Flair, I wanted to choose CM Punk, but that nigga was never gonna wear a suit, like, at all. Like, he was that's like just against his morals, apparently. So, yeah. Honestly, I chose these 4 mainly based off of not only the chemistry they would already have in ring with Dempsey and Braun Breaker. Like, again, that tag team combination would be just insane. Getting like cut in half and then bent like a pretzel immediately. It tells you what you need to know already. MJF and AJ Styles as talkers is like just top of the line. Braun Breaker can also talk if he have to. Like you've already seen his chops. Okay, he's just his uncle and his father just combined into one. Honestly, this group would just they'd wreak havoc and they look good doing it.
Okay. My group was basically kind of what we already picked, except for replace Cesaro with Samoa Joe. So Tully, Pete Dunne, Ole, Samoa Joe, Arn, Drew, and Rick, Cody Rhodes. I also had a secondary team, and I was gonna make the Black Four Horsemen. And what I was gonna have for Tully, I was gonna have that be I was trying to decide between Montez Ford and Carmelo Hayes. Bobby Lashley was gonna be Ole Anderson. Obafemi was gonna be Arn Anderson, and Trick Williams would have been Ric Flair.
Wait, what happened?
Like, so got caught off guard. He had a Black Four Horsemen.
I had a Black Four Horsemen as a side from my regular picks. I don't know if you heard my regular picks, but basically it was the list that we ended up deciding on. Okay, yeah, my Black Four Horsemen would have been for Tully Blanchard. It would have been between Trick Williams and Montez Ford. Ole Anderson would have been Bobby Lashley. Arn Anderson would have been Obafemi, and Ric Flair would have been Swerve Strickland.
Wow. Wow.
JJ Dillon would have been MVP.
That's lit. That's the Hurt Business. Except with a way cooler leader.
Yeah. Oh, my JJ Dillon would have been William Regal.
Blackpool Combat Club.
You ain't never gonna see Regal till it's November. He come out talking about War Games.
That's hilarious.
Nah, he gonna be there. I mean, shoot, for Blackpool Combat Club, he was there every week. It's just that group was just booked very stupid.
It was booked like just friends.
Yeah, it's just
like they had to hang out sometimes, but they just be chilling. That group was fire too. But whatever,
it was, and they did nothing with it.
Yeah, they sold on that shit
for sure. Kudo, what's your group pick?
Who did I name? I named because I did all this with no list. So Logan, Dolph,
Bobby Roode,
Obafemi, and Logan Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna go with.
You know what's crazy? Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but that's it. You choosing the Black Enforcer for Logan Paul when he be like sacrificing all the black people every pay-per-view.
It's hilarious.
Hey, he got to hold that. He got to do that. But I was gonna pick Nick Aldis in the role for Ric Flair, but I was like, I want somebody kind of young because Logan's not even 30 yet, and Nick Aldis damn near almost is 40. So
that's what's crazy about Nick Aldis, though. He still ain't that old because that nigga younger than the Usos and Roman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he only 37. You could have chosen.
Okay, yeah. Either way, it would have worked. Either way, I think, in my opinion, either way, it would have worked out. So,
And who's your JJ Dillon?
shit, I don't know. Probably got to go with.
Hey, this shit so goddamn funny for this nigga.
Shawn
This
Michaels.
nigga in a suit. And this nigga Soul posted 22 pictures of CM Punk.
Wait, what?
Look at the chat. This nigga Marquez also said he didn't put CM Punk as his Ric Flair because Ric Flair would never. CM Punk said he'd never wear a suit, and then Soul got it's like 15 pictures of CM Punk in suits.
That's crazy as hell. You know
It
what's
was just
crazy?
like-
You know what's crazy? He do be wearing. I just thought about he do wearing suits on those press
Bro,
conferences.
this is what's even funnier about it. It's like he got regular suits, he got loud suits. Like CM Punk dressed like John Cena.
Yeah.
CM Punk is sitting next to Cody. And they look just alike.
In the suit. That's crazy. I forgot this nigga just be wearing suits now. Before you never used to wear
Literally
suits.
Sure did.
forgot he wore- That's nuts. I definitely should have went with him then. That's crazy.
And it's him throughout his career too. Like it ain't just this year.
Yeah, it's like it's him.
I forget, and I forget
WrestleMania
he was forced to wear a suit during that John Cena entrance at that Mania that one time. You know what?
I mean,
I
he's sitting
changed
there
my
holding
pick.
the belt in the suit. So in 2012,
Hilarious.
Fucking hilarious, bro.
maybe it's Ring of Honor. He didn't like wearing suits.
He's also every single time he's been at the Hall of Fame induction, he's worn a suit.
Hold on, let me see if I can find old pictures of him too. Hold on.
Marquez said, "Nah, he was in a t-shirt and jeans at the Hall of Fame every year."
From 2006 to 2000.
I guess he must have checked because him and apparently when he used apparently him and used to be in the locker room, Taker got on him about not wearing suits to
Damn, look at the picture I just posted, and I'll leave you alone.
I know I'm just saying I'm pretty sure he eventually changed his ways. And again,
Bro, go back. No, look at this picture. That
Hilarious.
just...
He got a picture of this nigga in a suit with the ROH title. Damn.
All right. So I guess Punk was just lying. I guess Punk. I don't know why Punk didn't want to wear suits.
Nigga Marquez never did his research. He's like, yeah, Punk don't wear suits, so
He said, "I ain't gonna say CM Punk because this guy would never ever wear a suit." Here goes Soul with 47 pictures of CM Punk in suits.
Wild times. Wild
One more
times.
picture. This is my last picture. Look at this picture.
With the question mark is crazy.
So you think he got married? So you think he got married to AJ in a t-shirt and jeans?
When did he not wear a suit? Is the question at this point.
Not that's the question. So apparently Undertaker was lying under his entire teeth because he made it seem like
but I think it is. When sometimes when niggas get mad, they just don't want to do shit that they told because they mad. So now all of a sudden he don't like wearing because he didn't want to go to. It's kind of like we go to work. You have no problem. Like you work. Let's say you work at Target, and you don't have no problem wearing red. But then you get mad at work. Like, you know what? I don't even like the color red. How about that? Sometimes you just gotta lie because you mad.
It's crazy because he made it seem like Taker made it seem like Punk would just
Had a memorial for Eddie.
You said if that's the what?
I said, is that him in a suit at a memorial for Eddie Guerrero?
This dude.
You know what's crazy, bro? It don't even seem like it, but CM Punk is old enough to the fact this nigga is one of the only people still wrestling that's had a match. CM Punk might be the only person currently still wrestling that has had a match with Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit?
Rey Mysterio.
Him, I'm gonna say it's probably a small group of them. I'm gonna say him, Ray, Edge,
Probably
and
Brock.
I think
Christian.
Brian probably did.
Brock as well.
Brian Danielson, I think, did too. Probably some dark shit or something. Like dark matches or some.
This nigga in all suits.
He wasn't in
I was lied
WWE
to.
though before they died, was he?
I was lied
Nah,
to.
but I know Eddie. I don't know about Benoit, but I know Eddie did some indie stuff, and he probably faced Brian once when he left for a minute and did some indie shit. So I know he probably ran into. I don't know. I know what's the name? I'm gonna call him Walgreens. What's his name? William Regal.
Yo, Walgreens. It's nuts.
That's crazy.
Oh man, Walgreens is nuts.
Who had a match with Regal? Punk.
Brian Danielson had a match with Regal like way before he even got to WWE. So like I don't know, these dudes be fighting these guys.
Just so y'all can get a clean subject of this. Yeah. This dude be in suits. Yeah, that's nuts. Wild times out here in these streets.
Yeah, sorry guys, Marquez was lying to you. I don't know why.
I listen. I almost said a phrase that people say, but I'm not saying that phrase because it sounds kind of ayo. But yeah, nah, it's my bad. Yeah.
What was you gonna say, Marquez?
My Horseman shit.
I was gonna say I'm gonna eat crow on this one, but there's a person named Crow.
Hey,
so
Yeah,
there's a person named Crow that we know. So I'm gonna say nah, I ain't saying that. But yeah, nah.
Crazy.
But yeah, nah. It's listen. Take a lie to me. Take a lie to me, man. He lied to me.
Hey, bro.
Well, Taker had us thinking he was dead forever. So
you know what? You're right. So yeah.
So who your 4 horsemen?
Totally, I was gonna have his Daniel Bryant. Cesaro was going to be Ole. Gunther was going to be Arn, and MJF was going to be Ric Flair. And my JJ Dillon was going to be Anna Jay. We was gonna have fun.
That's a great group.
So she was your Deborah.
Yeah. Throw Anna Jay in there. Just why not?
Yeah, this nigga said MJF, Doom, Cesaro, and Brian. Like, fuck, bro.
That's an ass whooping waiting on you when you get to the ring. Good lord.
You got fucking Goon and Cesaro looking at each other from across the ring with their opponents, giving them chops. See who can give them the hardest chop and shit.
A match between my group and Soul Group, somebody definitely dying.
Bro, look, imagine this, right? You know that move Daniel Bryan do where he like traps your legs and he like pull your neck back and your chest just exposed? Imagine him keep you in that move while Gunther's just chopping you.
Oh dear God. Your chest is definitely gonna bleed.
Cussing you out.
Wild time, bro. That's a dangerous faction. You do not want to mess with.
Yeah, man.
But that's our 4 horsemen that we choose to be for the current times. Who do y'all want to be 4 horsemen? Y'all tell us down there in the comment section below. We'll tell you if it's trash or not. But yeah, I mean that's all we got for y'all today. The next list will be next Thursday. You'll find out what it is when we get there. But till then,
we got a prediction video coming tomorrow.
Yeah. Prediction video drops tomorrow, probably like 10 a.m. most likely. It's gonna be for SummerSlam. So we'll be back here for SummerSlam, and then we'll give you the review after that, and then you'll get our full recap for the past 2 weeks on Sunday. But be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I'm King. He's Frank. That's Kudo. Don't forget your soul on the way up.
Peace.